And hello again, everyone. So this video, again, it is only for our activity. It contains only for purely activities only at our school. So I wanted to share po about sa inyo about this simple Python program, even and add counter. So on this video po, and of course, would display the problem. Ayan. So, yan. On this po, we use the function check, even, odd. And we use this po. Ayan. Kung mapansin nyo, there's in one. We use def. So, this po, on this function, check, even, and odd, it would accept the parameter num. It would accept this one. It would accept the num. Okay po, the num. Then, as for the condition, if, then would return the even. This po will check if the number is divisible by 2. Then next, of course, else, it would return the value odd. And then, iset po yung variables ng 0 para ma-store niya po yung mga even and odd number. So, actually, it's been bothering. Actually, even counter, odd counter yan. But I wanted to remove yung C. But anyway, let's proceed. So, for this loop, use for loop. For loop. So, for this loop po, it would loop for 5 times. To loop for 5 times. It will allow the user to enter 5 numbers po. 5 whole numbers. Okay po. 5 whole numbers. So, next, this one. So, for this one po, ito po yung i-ask na sa user, mag-input ng number. And it will convert to integer. That's why we use this po, this one, int. Use po yung int in order for it to be converted. The next, let's check. Yan. As you can see, as the word itself, check. Itong function na ito, i-check niya po. I-check niya po whether yung number is even ba siya. So, check niya yung num na siyang kukuhanin natin dito kung ito ba ay even. The next, yan, if even yung mga numbers na lalabas dito, magpa-plus siya. However, if not, dito siya magpa-plus sa odd. Then lastly, it would display. And this as the sample output. As you can see, merong 4 dito na odd number. Yan, yung 53, 5, 53, and 75. Only one yung even number po. So, yan, kagaya ng na-explain ko, chinek niya kung ilang even, then if hindi siya even, dito niya yun ipa-plus. Yung the rest of the number. Okay po? So, next. Next one, it is about the factorial calculator. So, for this factorial calculator, we will use po, yan, we'll use yung def and yung kanyang function dito, ang pangalan ay find factorial. And yung ating parameter na ginamit ay n. So, itong part na ito, dito natin initialize yung variable. We initialize yung variable dito to 1 because the factorial starts po saan? Sa una. Starts from 1. That's why yung function, itong loop, mag-run siya for 1 hanggang dito sa given number na ibinigay. Ito. Then, for this one, yung value nung I, yung value niya, magmumultiply siya dito sa kanya para makalculate niya yung factorial. Yan, para makalculate niya yung factorial. So, then, this one, para i-return or ibalik niya, mapunta dito yung value. Mabalik po yung value para ma-read niya yung value nung factorial, yung computed na. Yan, pag natapos niya na to. Then, ito namang line na to, dito pala mag-input. Then, for this line, result, find factorial number. So, dito po, i-call niya yung function. Then, dito, iso-store niya yung value ni result. I-call niya to. Then, store niya sa result. Then, lastly, i-call natin yung result kasi dito lumabas yung ating mga na compute. So, again, let us try this one po. For this number, using 5, ano ang factorial number niya? It is 20 po. So, with this, we could conclude that the program is working. So, that's all po, and thank you for listening.